This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heartmans. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.
I'm telling you, Benjamin, you've conditioned me to be ready for anything. When I think you will come from the west, you come from the east. When I think you'll come from northwest, you come from southeast. So today's topic is about why a married man would treat his side chick better than the main chick. Okay.
So when it is between the licit and illicit, the wife and the knife,
okay.
why do we often see the man treating better the one who is illicit in his life? And
wait, who is the knife in this case?
the side chick.
Oh, okay.
She's here to divide your life.
Okay. For sure.
She'll cut you asunder.
Yes.
So the first reason is because the side chick can't take you anywhere in life, but she allows you to misbehave. So you give her comforts and soothing so she can stay around and allow you that space to misbehave,
Okay.
to do things you know you shouldn't be doing. One such side chick cast in a movie. The guy, why do you need me? You have wife. You say you guys are okay. Da 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 da. And said, because I can do things to you that I can't do to her. He was blunt that with you is not a healthy love.
Yeah.
It's a space I can let out what I know. It's not good. For example,
Nonsense.
yes. A good example is running away from responsibility to come and hide where you are.
Ah.
Running from questions of character.
Yeah.
And place where you should stand.
Yeah.
And let's also remember that some people think the wife pushed him to have a side chick.
Yeah. And also, I just want to throw this in that the movies have branded that I can do things to you that I can't do to her. They have romanticized it and made it look like you're an opportunity for me to be adventurous. You're not so uptight.
No, yeah, you're right. That's a notion being driven over there. But what we are calling here, what he does with the side chick is vices, is weaknesses, demeaning treatment, it's escapism from responsibilities, irresponsibilities, dodging, it's hiding, it's lying, it's living a double life, it's being hypocrite from what he promised. If you marry a wife under monogamous arrangement, then you start having another woman that you are cheating, you are lying, you are betraying, and you can't betray forever. You can't keep a human being a secret for too long.
Yeah.
It's not even possible. And when the wife gets tired and leaves, usually you can't marry this creature. If you marry her, she'll take you down. Some men have tried it. They've been embarrassed in the face of the whole world.
Yeah.
The woman who could build you is not usually this type that can cheat with you.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
What about Prince Charles and Camilla? It always looks like the side chick really won.
When dynasties are involved, be careful. There are other powers, there are other dynamics that you must look at, which you wouldn't look at otherwise. There's a lot of political and image. There's a lot of things that even if the marriage is not healthy, they may have to hold it together not to lose power for falling apart.
Okay.
I was telling you about careers that need you to be married, mix your life up. They take away your flexibility,
Agency.
yes. And you end up staying in dead things. Rather than getting out of it and disrupting your career, and your whole life is at risk. So when dynasties and even ministry are involved, careful now, people may be considering other things. Other than their function, their happy, the real thing.
Yeah.
And also, a woman who wants life may just want to be the queen of the land and start conniving. Not because she wants you, she just wants that position.
Okay.
So what we are discussing today is not prince or king or anything. It's a person who was a pauper whom you build together life with.
Yeah.
So
I get you.
you didn't come here for selfish, for something you had.
Yeah.
Let me remind all good women, you have some superpower you keep forgetting, and you sell short because of it. I was coaching some lady who is trying to get into the dating world. She has a good career. These good careers, lawyering, engineer, medicine, you are built to yourself. You're a principled woman. You are clean. You have not messed up. You don't have baggage.
Yeah.
But I tell them, one thing you keep forgetting, like the girl you were telling me, that she was frustrated why nobody's approaching her.
Yeah.
She has a career, she has a life.
So frustrated.
So she resorted to refurbish.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, that's what she said she did.
And you can facelift a building. Somebody said a funny thing that if you find a stray dog, a lost dog, hungry and feed it, doesn't bite you in return. And that's the basic difference between dogs and men.
Oh. So a stray man can bite you.
Yes, after they are full. So usually dogs are more consistent.
And then just a comical addition to that story, she was a chubby lady, and she was really proud of the fact that her husband was now fat. That's the word she used. She said, now he's very fat if you see him. So even you ladies, get you as wash. You never know what he can become. I'm thinking, well, he's...
Character can't be built from outside. Let's stop that notion we are misleading people.
Yeah.
A person who is desperate will accept anybody to upgrade their life. That doesn't mean they'll stay loyal to you. They don't even know you as a person. They only know you as a rescuer.
Oh.
A person who's stranded, a drowning man who clutch at a straw. This concept of get a man who is just struggling, then patch him up. He has no character, to be honest. He has never had options between two women to choose you. He has never said no. He has never been on this level of life. Men have been doing it by upgrading a woman from the village, thinking because she's green and unexposed, she'll be faithful.
Yeah.
Then you bring her here, she sees other cars, other men, other money, other options, and she changes to a thing you've never seen.
Yeah.
When you marry a person who has journeyed like you to become what you have become.
Yes.
Once you become this balanced, healthy person who is determined, find a person who has also a journey. You can see the track record, the track over their journey. But if they're defeated by their own life, they're in a crisis, they need rescue, that's not marriage. That's drama.
Yeah.
And just because you're on chapter 2 of the drama, don't start bragging to us. It is too soon to start telling us we don't know how to do this thing.
Yeah.
You may be lucky to find a person who just sit there passively. Some people, nobody else wants them, okay?
Yeah. True. I mean, he was otherwise in need of refurbishment. I don't want to refurbish. Please take him.
And they may need propping throughout life, eh?
Yeah.
You may have to hold them up yourself, eh?
And to blow the trumpet, convince everyone that they're good for you.
I saw one woman teaching about sex on media. And the husband is there sitting very docile. I'm wondering whether he's capable of the practicals the wife is teaching.
I know who you're talking about.
She was so loud about it.
Yeah, she's very loud.
She started trending about the terms she's using.
Yeah.
And it just sounds vulgar and off. Just sounds not okay.
Yeah.
Some bedroom talk should be held with decency, okay?
Yeah.
If it's a woman say, we usually do it here, do it that, anyway, I do it. A normal man, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable. We are not saying it's an invalid career. You can have a career in educating people. But you should have that.
Grace.
Thank you.
I know.
Please, have some decorum around it.
Yeah.
And don't be so explicit that you look like you're the one in charge.
I think people just really hyped her so that she feels like she must be ratchet.
Yes.
To be relevant.
And that man energetically is off.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of physically he will step down. So if he finds a girl who lets him be the man, and something will wake up in him that he can't find at home. We can't imagine a sexually aggressive woman. A normal man wouldn't respond.
What's the difference between that couple and Joyce Meyer and the husband? Because there's also that dynamic.
No. For them, this is just a normal career. It's not hyping sex. You know, if you are talking about sex bedroom every day,
Oh.
So that idea of alpha or women who are leaders in the market, does it contradict them? Deborah sang a song, saying, then she rose. She was a mother in Israel. You can imagine a woman with her family, wife, and she still goes to war. At home, she's not at war, she's the wife.
Yeah.
So switching between leader in the corporate, in the country, and being wife is just a skill. That is not contradictory. In fact, healthy men want you to have a flamboyant, flourishing life out there.
Yeah.
As whatever you are, as long as in our dynamic, you know your place. That is not threatening. So why do then you see men trying to treat this woman, that movie out there trying to hype as if it's adventurous? It's not adventurous, it's dangerous, because the man is giving out, is becoming what he knows will hurt him in the long run, and he's trying to do it in the hiding. You can't keep secrets forever. And although the term is very popular, the consequences are dire. Okay? There's a way that seems right in the eyes of men, but the end thereof is a way of death. If it's popular in the eyes of many, the end thereof often is the way of death. The right way is narrow, and few there are that walk it. The broad way to destruction is broad, and many people stagger alongside it, because it's gravity. It's a free fall. It looks like it's normal. Other people, even I saw them, they are flashing it on social media, showing the mbaba, the man, the older man they're sleeping with for money. Soft prostitution. You are young and your life is so long. We said when you sell your body for money, you are starting something you can't sustain, and you're also forgetting how to fend for yourself. It's usually a double-edged sword. You're getting quick money and you're getting used to easy money. The day you try to go back to work, real money comes slowly. By the time you get a windfall, you have climbed to the peak. So this low climbing, you have suspended it for those years. You had a man to pay rent, give you this lifestyle. So you brag having a life and TikToking. This fake career they call TikToker. No talent, nothing. Just fame, trending for nothing. Showing us when you're eating, when you're walking on the road. No development of talent, no inspiration, nothing. Just filming nonsense. You end up showing people your private organs, your body, your secrets, your health, those small things that would have given you dignity. Because you want attention, you say everything. Now you're a TikToker. And so you get stressed because you're famous, but you have no money and you have to act like it. Start doing stunts, extreme things to get some money. To manage the stress, you get into casual sex, into alcoholism. You endanger your life trying to get money, maintain the image you created that is fake. You don't need fame, you need self-development. Many of them have a lot of childhood trauma. They're still crying over what happened when they were growing up. This dad mistreated them, this mom abandoned them, this situation left them alone, this genuinely painful situations, and they're still crying, but they're not healing. They're just using it to get attention again. You should be looking for therapy and healing and reading what to overcome that situation. You don't become crazy. You know, many of them are half mad. Past watershed, they start streaming live things that are just pornographic. So you lose the respect of all self-respecting people. They quit your space. So you can't sell books, you can't sell important things, you can't market good things, maybe try condoms to advertise there. So you lose your ground, you sink deeper. You are associated with just immoral conduct, and people don't want to recommend you to their families, and they don't want to expose their families to you. Just remember that. You may think you have freedom of expression, but people also have a freedom of choice. Whether to choose you, to associate with you. Okay, express yourself and we'll associate the way you want. People, remember, when families can't recommend what you're selling, you are losing your ground. When the family unit cannot recommend their children, every sober parent thinks about children who don't know to choose yet. What kind of influence do you have on them? That's how they will think about you. Parents, when they are sober, they're always trying to protect the younger ones. Are you safe to the younger ones? What are you? So you may think freedom of people will leave you alone. You die of being broke, stressed, depressed. And you can no longer eat by the roadside the way you would have eaten if you are not famous. You have made yourself famous and you have no money. You need to eat 3-star, 5-star, and you can't afford it. Now you start taking photos on people's cars. Embarrassment. You start I buy you food, instead of eating, you must show people. You meet an important person, instead of getting advice of life, you must take photos. You're looking to trend and get likes. You're not trying to evolve and become a better person and win at life. You don't even know money game. You just need another gimmick to entertain people today. Something else to entertain people today. You become a monkey in the market just to entertain people so they can keep following you. Who brought this TikTok nonsense? This is a social media. If you go to China where they originated, the TikTok is showing young people constructive content.
Yes.
The culture there is different.
Even the algorithm that rewards innovation, but the way they've made the algorithm for TikTok Africa, it rewards ratchet.
And do you know, I don't know whether they programmed it that way, but I can tell you, even if they don't program, you can train the algorithm. What you're clicking.
That's true.
What are we training it?
Yes.
What are we clicking?
Yes.
You know, even your YouTube feed keeps collecting your likes.
Yeah.
To bring, you might also like.
That's true. Yeah.
So we don't need anybody to program the madness of Africa. It is programmed in our system. We are clicking nonsense. People taking photos facing that way, just to show the other side. Can't you show me your brain to face life? Why are you showing me that other side? Please, let's have some decency in the public space. And those are the people who have millions of followers.
Yes.
And they can't build your life apart from gossip. Who did what? Poor people discuss people.
Yeah.
Wealth, success-minded people discuss ideas and the next solutions that can change life.
Solutions.
You don't follow nation standard media. You don't follow newspapers that show you articles about farming. You just follow the influencer and the Lamborghini, and you have nothing. You're sleeping on the floor, watching people sleeping in their castles.
Yeah.
I don't know who bewitched us. And then because of that, you know, young people are going that direction in hordes.
Yeah.
Today everybody's a TikToker.
Yeah.
Mama, I have my channel, follow my channel. You know, there before I used to dream of becoming doctors, engineers, and all that. Today I'm a YouTuber, a TikToker. Just there's nothing particular you teach us.
Yeah.
You're just famous and trending for nothing. You may find a man attracted to these girls who want vanity, cheap life, because as he pays them, he can pour trash onto them. He can dodge responsibility onto them. And then because they're being lied to by this culture, that you can bridge your way to success through getting a rich man and trading yourself. Sometimes they even go as far as planting permanent things like babies.
Yeah.
And many of these women wake up somewhere in their 30s to realize it was a bad deal, and they enter a free fall. They expire. You know, when you sell your body is perishable.
Yeah.
When you start this business, it's your body that is the commodity, it's not your brain. And the body expires after being chewed and spewed. You'll be used and dropped. And now in your 30s, you're not as fresh. And your life is too expensive.
Yeah. Especially if you have a child.
Yes, too much. And I tell you the truth, I have witnessed this desperation kicking in, and somebody is trying to ask you, what can I do? And you're telling them you're going to go back to square one. It's very painful. You're going to learn what you should have been learning at 23, to hustle, to build a business, how to sell. When you grow normally, growth curve, you'll be exposed to sales.
Yes.
One of the most important skill in life, but also the hardest to learn.
Yes.
To open a conversation with an interested person who's not interested, but you need to convince them to buy something.
I know.
You're going to need to sell whatever you produce in this life.
Yeah.
Don't say, me, I'm always behind the computer. You're going to go to the pitch, and the CEO will say the engineer who developed the software is here.
You're saying it like a threat.
Because you thought you never have to sell anything. Now you have to pitch to an investor. And we are depending on you to convince them.
Yeah.
Because this is a multi-million project.
Yes.
Where do you think we are paying you money from? Do you think we are collecting it under trees? I don't like sales. Sales is not my thing. Whatever you produce, you're going to sell it to people, okay?
That's true.
Even Elon Musk has to keep selling to us space. Who wants to know about space?
I know.
I'm looking for space on the earth. Aquatica. Do you know somewhere Aquatica? Not the one in the Mars. Just on Earth.
Yeah. I'm just looking for a spacious house.
Not spacecraft. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, even Tesla, his cars are high-end.
Yeah.
They're high-end.
It's a whole other dimension.
But he has to sell. He succeeds because himself is believable. He looks like he can make people rich.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what you need to know. Please practice slowly. Stop jumping to these relationships. They'll make you crippled. Mentally crippled. That's why when you start prostitute, whether soft or hardcore, you can't get out because you will hit the hard ground. They usually go on until they die.
Yeah.
Bank robbery, becoming the twilight girl, becoming the escort girl, becoming the side chick, is a slippery slope to hell, because to get out is so hard.
Yeah.
They cripple you. If you are used to being sent 10K just like that, 10K just like that, are you going to work for 300 at a time?
But you know what I realized, Benjamin? That prostitution thing, okay, maybe it's because of who I am. I find it harder than hustling.
Yes, because of how you have developed and you have dignity. Many people sold their dignity. Many sold their dignity.
Yeah, I think that's what they sell. You think you're selling your body, but you're selling your dignity. Yeah.
You're selling your self-respect. And even those people can't respect you. They even call you names.
Yeah.
Because that's what you are.
Yeah.
They call you vulgar names, but isn't that...
Do you even have a choice? You have no agency. You can't defend yourself.
This singer who said, I did not have an essence, was saying a song just appreciating how his God came for him. He did not have a name, a fame, did not have essence. I did not have anything, but you came for me. Let me tell you, if you go through this life without a name, without essence, without presence, without respectability, without distinction, without competency, you're going to be a very amorphous human being, a mass of human being who's just seated here waiting for people to feed you.
Yeah.
And that's why you see online this vulgar content going on saying, when a woman reaches this age, she's useless. Because they're imagining like you are being used like a shoe.
You're worn out.
If you have kept your dignity, you can't even be affected by that, because you know you are more than your body.
Yeah.
Your brain gets better with age. Invest in what gets better.
That's profound.
Gets better with age. Keep getting better. And the more you reach midlife, the more your wisdom is deeper, coupled with experience, coupled with track record, coupled with a CV. And people say, I've seen you, you're being consistent. I respect you, let me buy from you.
Wow.
If parents can recommend you to their children of one, let me keep repeating, that's what you can get it.
Yeah.
When families can endorse, not all families on that, people have different value systems, but make sure what you produce you can sell to your children.
Yeah.
And then your friends and other people of that persuasion can sell, the music of that lady is good. Put one for us.
Yeah.
Now you're on the right path. It's morally consumable.
Yeah.
But this other thing, you're just selling in the dark corners of society.
Yeah.
They will get tired of you and get fresher blood. The other reason, you may find a man treating the other woman better, giving what she wants, going out of his way to provide the money he wants, she wants, generally doing better providing, better being there, is because he's sitting on the fence. She's allowing him to live the double life.
Yeah.
Many of those women don't want him in person, they want the money instead.
Yes.
At home, we want both. We are not unreasonable with money. We don't ask what we know is not there.
Yeah.
We are patient, but at the same time, you should be present.
Yeah.
There are children to raise. With a side chick, you can get the child and not be there. Just sending school fees, money, and all that.
Yeah.
So it may look like he's doing more providing there, but it's because he's doubling. Many of them start this lifestyle after they have some spare money, so that the money replaces him. So that the girl knows she won't get the man, but she'll get the money.
Yeah.
And she isn't looking for quality life, she's looking for shortcut life. She's being spared the hassle of looking for money, and she's exchanging it for that long-term costly thing that looks cheap now.
Sometimes the loss of dignity is real, because it will be a man who lives in Nyari estate.
Yes.
And then he has rented an apartment for this side chick in you know, somewhere near
Kilimani is common.
Kilimani?
Yes.
Okay. A studio apartment.
Yes.
So to,
And these are Eastlands, middle,
yeah.
Zimama, I know where.
Yeah, those places.
Yes.
Yeah, Roysambu,
Yes.
Langata.
Yes.
And so she's feeling privileged because he's paying the 20,000 for her rent. But the real worth of this man is so far from the peanuts he's throwing to her.
And you're so discardable. You know, you're just so dispensable.
Yeah, any minute.
If you become a headache, if things happen in his life and it's no longer convenient,
Yeah.
where will you go? You're on a free fall. You have to get another person. You start behaving desperate. You can't bear the life you left down there.
If he dies, you have to try and barge into the funeral
Yes.
and disturb the family.
It looks easy now. I saw some guys giving loans at 0 deposit. Huh? A big thing. You're buying a big thing, but pay nothing. Just come in and go away with it. Huh?
Huh?
Because the interest is big.
Yeah.
The payment period is long.
Yeah.
You are going to be stressed for many years. That's what these things look like. They lure you into thinking it's an easy thing. Particularly if you know somebody looks like they're making it, or you are the only one who could not afford rent. You're the one who struggle. Guys who are housing you, telling you refuse, we show you a plan. Let me connect you with someone. Then you get in there. And I want you to know that this person is using you as a crutch to lean between two lives. Having a life, having a family that is going on, raising his family, managing to keep the ball there rolling.
Yeah.
You here, you're more of a crutch, where you can have a double life without long-term commitment.
Yeah.
He wanted a social valid life. You know a valid life?
Yeah.
And many of these women already have a child and they were feeling, I can get a father figure. There's no father figure here.
Yeah.
They're just showing a cheetah figure
Yeah.
to the child.
Yeah.
Eventually, they also want permanence to destroy your life permanently by getting a child of their own with you. So that you are hooked to them helplessly. That's the idea.
Do they want that, or does it happen by chance?
It's a control tool. When many times he wants it, it's a control tool. Many times many women, when they trap into pregnancy, it's also a control tool. To cause maximum chaos in his life.
I understand why the woman would want a child, but I don't understand why the man would want a child.
To pin you down. You know, when you are light-footed, you can move on.
Why do you want to pin me down?
Control. Remember, all this is control. Nobody wants you independent and strong and having ideas of your own.
Why?
You're not usable. He wants to use you. Remember, it's a selfish arrangement.
I can't.
This is a selfish arrangement. It's not for your good. It's not do you well. The conclusion is to say, he may appear to be doing better things to that woman, but they are not really better. They are bait. He's just baiting more. I saw a kind of fishing that they use another live fish to catch another bigger fish. So they attach a string on a live fish. And they let it swim, knowing that it is the meat for another bigger fish.
Oh.
So they have advanced the baiting to use a live bait.
Where?
So that bigger fish runs after this one. It's been allowed to swim around with a string. The moment it bites it, there was a hook set well, and it's hooked.
That is so creative.
That's what they are doing.
Yeah.
They use something that looks like arrangement, marriage, security, stability, to bait the real target, that is to consume your life in emptiness.
Oh my God.
Your greed. They always use your greed for shortcut. The idea is to say, you're the one who knows you're the legitimate wife and you signed up for monogamous marriage. You have a superpower. The superpower is you're the one keeping him standing. You're the one who is the source of his stability. And you should do what all powerful women have always done. When he starts thinking he can double play you, leave him to those other people.
Yeah.
He will learn your importance when he can't find another person like you.
Yes.
He will learn your heart is rare when he cannot find you in anyone else.
Yes.
He will live. For you to process the loss is painful, but I want you to do it immediately the disrespect starts. You don't always pack and leave. Sometimes you have to cry our tears.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to count the losses, scoop what we can, Do your mathematics, up and go. Nature is on your side. Karma is on your side. When you are the offended, the innocent one, go start another life. You're not starting from zero. You're very experienced. You have connections. You know how to build it.
Yep.
You're not starting from zero anymore. I just want you to be careful that you do not facilitate by staying on. They call themselves polygamous, yet when you started, they were monogamous. If they wanted polygamous, they should have told you from the onset to know what you're signing up to.
Yeah.
These are the lies they're introducing, just pride and foolishness. Leave them to drop. They'll never find a good woman after they betray a good woman. All good women are sensible. They can't come in where another was betrayed, because another they'll be betrayed as well.
Yeah.
So he'll be left with the predators, and they will prey on him.
Yeah.
We only a matter of time before he's torn apart, and you will have the last laugh.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. Okay, I have many questions, but time is up. So just put your questions in the comments, and as we go along, I'll be collecting them and presenting them to Benjamin during the Q&As. Let me not leave without reminding you to get yourself a copy of this book. Wherever you are around the world, this is an important book for anyone, anywhere in Africa, especially Africa, but also other continents. This book is so relevant, it's so insightful. It helps you to prepare for the kind of marriage that you want to have. That said, I'm hoping and looking forward to see you for the May 11th, 2024 conference. Millionaire Moves is the theme. And we're going to be taught how to just elevate
wealth, yes. How to create wealth, how to grow our net worth.
Yeah.
And one thing you should remember is you don't grow your wealth by the job you have.
Yeah.
By the salary you are paid. Those things don't increase your net worth. They don't build your wealth. Those are only seeds.
Yeah.
You're supposed to plant them. So it's how we handle ourselves, the opportunities in front of us.
Yeah.
The normal African way has been you get a better job, just increase your lifestyle.
Yeah, or get another child. Or,
yes.
You know, it's always, the mentality and the conversation in Africa has always been, get an expense.
Yes.
Get another expense.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't have that mindset of what we should do after we strive to get that good job. It's usually a starting point.
Yeah.
We said when you get a windfall, you should make it impossible to fall.
Yes.
The windfall of a good job, the windfall of that 3-year contract, that place, you should make it impossible to fall. And we are going to be giving you some percentages that have been proven to work. How you can split what you're earning to make sure you never go beyond this lifestyle. Yeah. Yes.
All right. I hope to see you at that conference, and thank you so much for. Oh, you can get your tickets on the website benjaminzuluglobal.com, or you can make your order on the WhatsApp number on your screen. +254 114 777 111.
This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Months. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better